And there we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back, chat. We were here a little bit ago, and we have returned now with more people. How cool is that?
Pretty cool.
We went
Pretty
onto
cool.
the internet, followed a series of tubes, and found these fine folks.
I can't believe I can still squeeze through these tubes after all these years.
There's no way you found me on the internet because I barely know what it is.
That's fair. Jack is internet phobic, I have learned recently. Jack doesn't believe in social media, doesn't have Discord.
No,
Honestly, it's probably better that way.
Yeah, honestly. Today I got real tired of social media. I was like, this is laying me low.
Also, I just want to take a minute to appreciate the fact that I tweeted on Sunday that I was tired of playing with all men, and this is the first stream that we've done since that tweet. And we have 2 people who are not men who are here with us, which is fucking fantastic.
Woohoo!
So these are 2 people who I mean, Rachel has been on the channel before, but not played with me. And Erica, I got connected to through Ryan, who was here last week, but from that tweet. So again, super fucking cool. I love it.
Community building at work, right there.
Magic.
So
thanks, tubes.
Thanks, tubes.
Thanks, tubes.
All thanks to those tubes.
So do we want to do some introductions?
Yeah.
Rachel, Erica, or Jack, do you want to get started? Let the new people choose.
I will go. I'm not scared. Should I just do like me as a person or me and my character?
Start with you as a person and then move into your character just to give the viewers and everyone an idea of what's going to happen tonight.
Hello, denizens of the tubes. I am Rachel Corky Shank. I am a podcaster, Twitch streamer, performer, professional wrestling acolyte, and color commentator for said professional wrestling. I like to use my mouth a lot, and so I'm very excited to be here to use said mouth for sounds.
Oh my god!
Incredible.
Popping the host here. It's my job.
Here.
My niche.
See, this is why I let people introduce themselves, because I could not have come up with that. So that is wonderful.
I feel like I should have gone first because I don't think you can follow.
I don't know if you can.
Like all of it.
Jack, this is sorry.
No,
Rachel.
please. And I will be playing the character of Mag. She is a forest gnome artificer. She is in the golden years of her life and is starting her new career post retirement as an adventurer. So, just imagine Golden Girls meets fantasy.
It's gonna be great.
I would actually love a campaign that was Golden Girls meets fantasy.
Did you know that the Wizards of the Coast,
yes,
when they were designing, I think it was the 2nd edition, they said that a perfect party balance was Sophia, Rose, Blanche, and Dorothy.
I did know that, and it is my favorite D&D.
It's beautiful to behold. So
good.
I'm honoring those friends in the sky, the Golden Girls.
Are they all dead?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, Betty White was the last one.
For some reason, I didn't realize she was the last one. That is so sad.
Jeez.
Yeah, and on that depressing note, Erica, who are you?
Hey! Hi, I am Erica. Educator by day and crazy nerd by day and night. Honestly, like nobody can get away from it. And I make dice, which is a very fun thing. So yeah. If you're ever looking for dice, let me know.
Yeah, Erica's dice are awesome. I retweeted some of them yesterday. They are so pretty.
Was that last night that we were looking at the dice?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Such amazing work, Erica. Seriously.
Okay.
Really, really amazing.
You're making me blush. I do. Yeah, I'm very excited because I just recently
Oh, that's so cool.
got some of these. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. But anyways, something maybe not as colorful is my character, Valda, who is a human fighter, who has Mulan, she's the man vibes, and is just sort of figuring out what she's sort of doing with her life post being kicked out of the army for being discovered as, gasp, a female.
It's hard out there for a girl.
It is. It really is.
I do want to throw it out there. Like, in my universe, that would be allowed. Like,
I
that frustrates me.
Zachy's like, I would never.
Like, for the sake of the one shot, yes.
right.
If this was a campaign, I would be. That would be like.
Maybe
That would be a character arc where you like take down that general because.
right.
Dick.
Some sort of weird like astral plane army general something.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Well, we can throw it that way. So it's not you. It's a different plane.
It is. It's
Different world.
smashed.
Yeah,
Sure,
a
even
real
interesting.
weird alternate universe where people aren't treated equally based on sex or gender. Like who would come up with that nonsense?
That doesn't exist.
It's almost too crazy to contemplate.
It's really messed up, huh?
Huh.
And to Jack, our sweet, sweet newbie who has no fucking idea what he is getting himself into.
Yeah, so I'm Jack, and me and Katie used to work together, and I don't remember, we've just been talking over the last couple of weeks, and it came up. I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to play D&D, and specifically I have friends who play, and they got me interested, and I'm like, pandemic hit, everything else, and I'm like, hey, we should play, and they're like, we have full campaigns, you don't have a character, you don't know what you're doing. And I was telling this to Katie, she's like, you'll be perfect for this stream. I was like, this sounds horrible, but I'm here. I'm excited. I'm here. Really, I'm just gonna, sorry to the internet world for anything that will happen out there. But
It's gonna be great.
Ben, who's not here, helped me build my character last night, and so I am DeVito, a GIF Ranger, who has the John Boyega Star Wars vibe, was a mercenary, paid for hire, hired that hitman, and just hated all the authority that came and having to listen to other people. And so he has left that world to pursue a life as a hermit and live solitarily through nature and just try to find the new balance and order that comes from Mother Earth.
I think that's all you can ask for when it comes down to it,
Just a hippo trying to live his life, you know what I mean?
Just a hippo trying to live his life.
Just
a single hippo trying to make it out in the world.
Yeah, just,
Aren't we all just hippos trying to
is it like
figure
a
out the
hoof?
world?
Is it a hoof or like a foot or a paw? Just like one hippo foot
Well,
at a time.
I've contemplated this because I use GIF as NPCs all the time, and I have to imagine that they have real hands because of the fact that
They do have real hands. They're humanoid.
They specifically, but what kind of feet do they have?
That's
Do
what
they
I'm
just
saying.
have-
That I don't know.
This is the debate. But they use firearms, so I have to assume they have some intricate finger work going on there.
So they do have hooves because I just looked it up. They have 4 toes and hooves are covering each toe. So they're like large fingernails.
Ew.
But I
Sorry.
mean, that's what a hoof is, no? A hoof is basically a hoof.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Noted.
Cool.
So do you wear shoes though, or are you just?
This is an important question.
I mean,
actually.
Wait, is this Rachel?
Welcome to
Yeah.
D&D. Okay, so number one, everyone, thank you for being a little bit patient with us tonight as we are teaching D&D. So at certain points, we will potentially even be throwing character sheets up onto the screen. So that way, if maybe you, the viewer, are not familiar with the intricacies of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, you will be able to get your eyes on an actual character sheet and kind of see the mechanics of how the game plays. That being said, Jack, after going through an entire pandemic of not being able to schedule a D&D game because of various reasons, and you're finally here, you have actually won D&D from the get-go.
Hey,
That is
I
always
feel
the
like I
hardest
won.
challenge. So congratulations. And now I will try my best not to kill your character. No, that won't happen.
I mean, it might. It might.
It'll be great. It'll be fun.
I mean, I feel like, you know, me and Rachel, we've already talked about Twins, the movie, the musical. Me and Katie, we've laughed.
The
we
pop
cried.
culture iconic piece of cinema, Twins.
Like, there's
starring Arnold
nothing.
Schwarzenegger
There's
and Danny
nothing
DeVito.
wrong. Yeah, like we're all
We're all
winners.
good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Zeki,
Ooh.
would you like me to intro my character as we come upon them, or do you want me to intro them now?
Do an intro now, just and that'll kind of bring us into it.
So, Denis is a copper dragonborn. She wears a black leather crop top with studs going across the top and underneath, and a pair of baggy cargo-esque pants that are a dark green color. She has lots of bracelets, some, tattoos going down her arm, and she is about 17 years old, and she is a Sylvanas rock singer. So think Christian rock singer, but in D&D, and she's a bard.
I love it so much. If there was a character from pop culture that you would emulate to base this off of.
I was workshopping my character voice, and I realized that I was just doing Alexis from Schitt's Creek, but punk. So that's who she is.
I love that actually so much.
That's gonna be fun. I'm ready.
And so are all of us as we enter into the small, quiet village of Greenfoam. This is, right on the coast of the Forgotten Realms, and for various reasons, everyone has settled here by way of maybe a musical tour ending, and spending your last sold out night at this the Salt Lick Inn. Salt Lick Inn, yeah.
Got it. Cool.
So that is the local watering hole in the town of Greenfoam. And Denis, you are there, getting your first drink of the night after a wonderful set. Roll me a performance check really quick.
I can do this.
First roll of the night.
Advantage or no?
Fuck it. Let's give you some advantage. We'll
Okay.
start it off strong.
Well, the first roll is a 5, so the advantage might help.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. 18.
18. Okay, that was a good night. Roll a d12 for me.
D12. Okay. Let's find my D12, shall we? Here we go.
Gotta give the d12 some love.
I got
everybody.
a 12.
You earned 12 gold tonight.
Ooh. That feels like a low amount of money, but also I'll take it.
Hey, level 1 starting characters usually
That's
get
fair.
about 15, so
That's
you have
fair.
almost doubled your money
You know what?
on
take
one roll.
it. Cool. Then I'm going balls to the wall tonight.
Yeah, and it's been about 3 months, would you say, Valda, since you made your way to the material plane? And I believe tonight is also the same night that you were to meet DeVito here at the bar, at the tavern.
Yeah.
Kind of catch up on some things.
Mm-hmm.
You ended up taking a booth over in the corner, not to draw too much attention to yourself. DeVito, You come into the bar second, or the tavern second, not really, knowing too many folk. Might kind of find yourself maybe a little strong from all your time out in the woods. But you notice Valda in the corner, no issues. And you grab a seat across in the booth.
Hey, bitch, what's up?
Yes.
It's been so long, man.
So this is the conversation we're supposed to have about you.
Yes. So just for
Joining
now,
the mercenary. This is actually me telling her. You
Yeah.
tell me that you want to join and become a mercenary after I've left, and I have so much freedom, so much pleasure, and just everything that I wish I would have had while I was doing it.
Who says that you can't have balance while also killing for coin?
But do you need the coin when you can live off the land?
Okay, here's my question for you.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay, so like this here, can I get this off the land?
I mean, yes and no. There is
If the cup
a
was not so full, I would just keep drinking it.
there is a version of self-fermentation with some berries that I have found. Is it the same? No, it is not.
Exactly. So, do a little work, get a little coin, it all works out.
Well, I'm here to guide you in any way I can, but I will not. I can't go with you. I can't go back into the mercenary world.
Hey, barkeep.
yeah.
Round.
You need a round?
Yeah.
More bitters?
The beer.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll be right over. And
what is this bitter?
a minute or two goes by. Actually, DeVito, can you give me your first roll?
First
feel
roll
like-
ever.
I feel like you were trying to be a little persuasive there in not wanting to take up the blade again. Would you be able to give me a persuasion check?
Yes, this is where I need your help.
All right. Would you be willing to share your screen to
Yes.
put your character sheet up on there?
Woo, woo.
Perfect. So let's take that out.
Thank you, Katie.
You're so welcome. I'm just here to do tech.
Oh, wait, what's going on? Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're gonna see a lot of porn. Aren't we?
I was gonna say a lot of porn. So much porn.
Camera has lost permission to capture your screen to fix,
Here,
go to
Zeki,
system preference.
you-
Yes.
Hold
Are
on.
in the campaign. You should have access to his character sheet, no?
I think only the DM can see everybody else's character sheets, right?
That's fair.
I mean, I'll try.
I was gonna
Don't
say
put it past me. for that.
alternately, I can share my screen. They look the same. So
Okay.
like
Yeah, it's
y'all
blocking
will
me.
see
I'm
my
like
character
all,
sheet. That's okay.
I'm all backed out on permissions,
So
and I have to go all the way back in. Okay.
most roles use a d20.
Okay.
If Zeki says give me some kind of check, you're rolling a d20.
Okay.
Which is this one.
Great.
Then in terms of, you said a persuasion check. Was that what you asked for, Zeki?
That is correct.
So if you look, these are all alphabetically ordered. So you have all of your skills, as well as which of these core stats at the top modifies them. And then if it's this little black circle is filled in, that means that you are proficient in the skill, so you'll get an additional bonus.
Okay.
The nice thing about D&D Beyond is that here, so say
if I click on my persuasion, it'll tee me up.
I was
and
gonna say, so if
automatically
you
roll it.
click, it'll do the math for you,
Okay,
right? So that was
perfect.
a performance. So here's a persuasion.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 on persuasion. So you can just click that little modifier and it will roll it for you.
Ooh, I don't think this is good, but I did roll it, and I rolled a 6.
Okay, Valda, please engage accordingly to that roll.
Oh no.
Was that really your best attempt? I mean, I just ordered a round. You might need a little bit more liquid courage. I know that these here can be just a little bit intimidating when you're trying to tell me not to use them.
Clunk, as 2 pints are set onto the table.
I quickly drink both pints.
Another round, then, I see.
Yeah.
The barkeep
Yes.
goes back behind the bar to get another round.
Color me impressed. I just sort of like do like a smack on the back, which I expect would cause like a little in the process.
With just a slight cough.
Yeah, just a little
Full
one.
exhale.
What do you need from me? How can I help you?
I want you to come with.
All right. I'm convinced.
Wow, you were real
this?
strong in your convictions for about 30 seconds, and then you were
Ooh.
like, nah.
That 6 had me, and after a few beers, it brought back that sweet taste of victory that I used to have from before, and I'm ready to chase it down again.
And as DeVito shakes his fist with that bold statement, we pan over to the other side of the bar, where up on the stool is this small little gnome. But while you may be looking for some legs touching the ground, you can hear what sounds like quite a boisterous person as Mag talks to Denis about her recent performance.
I'm just like so tired of this shit. Like, this is so fucking exhausting. And like, I don't know, like, not even like the people in the band, like they're not even that cool. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even like want to hang out and like do fun shit. Like you're fucking old and you want to hang out and do fun shit. Like, this is ridiculous. I need just like, I don't know.
Listen, Denis, when you've seen as much as I've seen, you gotta know that if someone's not working for you, you have to cut them out of your life. You gotta honor your journey, you know?
But that's like so much work.
Life's tough. Get a helmet, you know?
What if, okay, wait, I just had an idea. What if you told them that I don't want to play with them anymore? What about that? That could be kind of fun, right? Could be cool.
Denis,
Yeah.
I may be your dealer, one of your oldest friends in the world, but I am not a messenger. You gotta stand up for yourself and be true to who you are.
Oh my god.
That's
I
the key.
hate it here. This sucks. Sorry, do you say something? So I'm just not gonna address it, is sort of what I'm hearing. Just don't address it. Right?
I'm just telling you to speak your truth. It may cut your coin purse a bit.
Okay, but like, follow up? What if I just leave? Like, what if I just leave?
You can't leave. You already paid for 3 more nights, and I'm expecting 3 more nights of singing. The barkeep, who
literally, where the fuck did you come from? You are so quiet. Holy shit.
The barkeep is just cleaning out some glasses. Been here the whole time.
I'm totally not gonna leave. Like, don't stress. I don't know why you're so stressed.
Well, I'm stressed because I've been dealing with so many people leaving this place. I mean, the guard, they're at their last wits with this stupid goblin problem.
Bro, literally no one told me about goblins. That's fucked up.
Well, they're not really in town, but they are over in the mine and the quarry, which happens to be the main business in this town. So,
But like, they're just goblins. Like I could fucking kill
just
a goblin.
goblins. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Sylvanus's might. Mag, can you please inform Denis here about all the precious metals that come out for your artificering from that mine?
That mine has supplied some real wondrous items. Craft them with my own hands. It's Vinny. It's tragic that you are not able to access those fine, precious metals. Those fine, delicious, precious metals.
I still
Did
have
I say
that.
delicious?
You did, but
How's your watch? Still running? Still good after I
the
repaired
pocket
it?
watch,
Good.
oh, it keeps on ticking, just like my
Ugh.
heart, you know?
Oh, may it always be ticking as long as you are.
Oh, thanks. Well, thank you for that. Really. But I did get this, I guess it's kind of like a wanted poster thing. I was supposed to put it up on my wall. No one reads these things. I get the same 5 barflies every day.
Denis grabs a flyer.
Okay. On this flyer, it says, wanted, the shadow, dead or alive.
Oh my god, Mag, this is like a sign. Like,
Well, it is a sign, a wanted sign.
oh my god, you're so annoying sometimes. Like, I love you.
You
but, like,
love
can
me.
you-
I love you too. Always on your side. Don't worry.
Like, I know, but like sometimes you just need to chill. Like, just like a little bit. Just like
Denis.
this much.
As you're
Berating
turning
an
over
old
the-
man.
yeah,
He's
as you're,
bringing
like-
my best friend on the whole planet who happens to be an old woman, which says a lot about me.
yeah, right. Like as you like be really mean to your oldest friend and drug dealer. I need you to make a perception check for me.
God, okay. How is my perception? It's not terrible. Well, it's a really, really strong 7. Like,
I think-
it's such a strong 7.
I would have to say after the summer that you just had, even a 7 a lot sparks that memory
Oh no.
of a familiar face in the corner.
Oh my god.
And
my
you
god,
see
Mag.
DeVito.
Mag. Oh my god, Mag. Be cool. Be cool. Oh my god, Mag. Be cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this happening? Oh my god. Why is this my life? Oh my god, Mag. Okay. Okay. Like, look. Like, but like, don't look. But like, kind of look. Like, just like glance. Like, go to like look to the right. But like, don't look that hard. Just like, kind of look. Okay. Okay. Do you see the guy? But like, you're looking too hard. Just like look at me. But then like, don't look at
I
me.
haven't looked at anyone but you yet.
Okay. Well, like, look at me, but like, also like.
Are you talking about the hippo man?
Oh my god, oh my god, does he see me? Oh my god, is he looking at me? Oh my god.
No, he seems to be double fisting pints.
Okay, good, cool. Okay, all right. So like, oh my god, Mag, I know him from this summer and it's so awkward. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, do I go say hi?
Do you want to?
I don't know. You're old. Tell me what to do.
Oh, now, Denny, you know I live for your drama. I do. I love it. It's so entertaining. You should go over there.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. How do I look? Do I look okay? Do I need to fix anything?
No, you're gorgeous. Go over there.
All right. Okay. I'm going. Do you want to come? Wait, no, that'd be weird if you came because like you're old and that would just be okay. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be fine. And I am gonna walk over to the table with DeVito and Valda.
As you walk away, the Vinny looks over at Mag.
She's gonna mess us up, isn't she?
Oh, it's gonna be a disaster.
Uh-oh, did we just lose Jack?
We did just lose Jack.
It already is a disaster.
Oh. And disaster has struck.
Oh, he
everyone.
And a hole opened up in the world, and the hippo man fell through. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being here.
Not to address the Luxodon in the room here, but we have a gift that disappeared.
He said his internet went out.
Oh no! This is what happens when you're on the West Coast.
These damn tubes.
These damn tubes. Yeah, Jack was like, fuck this, I'm not talking to my ex.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
I thought it was going so well.
I thought it was too. I was having a great time.
I love Denis and Mag's friendship
I know,
so
it's
much
so
already.
cute.
This
I
is
do.
fantastic.
So fucked up and pure.
It's so
Fucking-
fucked up and pure. I'm also so mean to you.
I love
also-
it. You can't. Ugh.
I also really love the fact that Valda was definitely the one in charge of whatever that last mission was.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, all right, let's see.
Chad,
Do
how's
we
it
want
going
to?
for you?
Well, I was gonna say, do we want to like chat through some like since this is a Learning 5e stream, just
Yeah.
like sort of like about what it was like to learn how to play the game and like tips and tricks for people while we sort of wait for Jack to get his shit back up and running.
Yeah. So what if we just like started up with? So we'll say like
This is
that
a
was, like, the
panel now. It's a
first-
panel
Yeah.
discussion.
So
Beautiful.
this was like the first scene that's like half unfolded at this point. We have like our rising action, like the four of you are finally getting together. This is your superhero moment. Well, the start of it. It's kind of like you're having the stuff at the end of the Avengers movie, but at the beginning instead.
Waffle.
How did it feel for you three? Like kind of like making those awkward introductions, and how do you move? Perfect. Jack is back.
Sorry, I saw this woman who I once knew across the bar. Then this gnome was like looking at me, but like not intently, but like kind of softly. And my
You
anxiety
heard them
just
softly
really,
say "hippo man," and they're just like, "No."
Like, fuck this shit. I'm
and
out.
my anxiety really kicked in, and I just went somewhere else for a bit. So I'm sorry. What were you asking?
Well, we were going to take a quick pause, and I think actually that
Actually, it could be cool to
Rander's-
get. I was gonna say, it could be cool to get Jack's take on this too. Like, ask
Yeah.
the question, and then let's hear Jack's response as well.
Mhm.
Oh no. Okay.
So with like this first scene, like halfway to 3/4 of the way played out, how are you feeling with having to navigate the new social interactions with everybody? Like what's it like for you as a first time player getting into character for the first time? Like what's that feeling like for you?
I didn't know. Erica, you're so wonderful, but I literally didn't know what I was supposed to do, and so it's taken me a minute to like try to like wrap my head around the idea of like, oh, I'm not responding to an actual conversation. I need to be a character, but then I forgot. I'm like, oh, I need to draw the story forward. But like,
Yeah,
right.
So-
but like, I don't really know what I'm drawing forward. So you kind of saw me being like, I'm gonna put this back on you, and I'm gonna see where you go with it, right? And so I'm kind of like looking to other people to help guide me along the way. But
I think
And-
that's.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Zaki.
No, what are you gonna say?
All I was gonna say is I think that's why a lot of the D&D players I know actually have like an improv background, because so much of like RP heavy D&D games are just about like interpersonal improvisation. which like is not how everyone plays the game, to be fair. Like a lot of people are super combat heavy, very in the mechanics, very in like min-maxing and that sort of thing. So you just happen to join an RP heavy crew. Welcome.
Yeah.
You mean the Rachel didn't give it away by being a wrestling commentator? Like I didn't know that maybe we might be into some dialogue.
I love talking. I love it. It's my favorite activity next to eating. Yeah, I think a lot of what I've discovered, and I've played with a lot of creatives. It's one of my favorite ways to play this game. Just people who want to go there. You know, if somebody feels strongly about something, it's great to sit back and listen and really take in what they're doing and allow yourself the chance to react. You know, and sort of that discussion about building worlds for TTRPGs are like, make a map, but don't fill everything in. And I think that's very similar to how you build a character, like build a vibe and then just go, okay, cool. We're just gonna listen to other people and go, how do I, as this character, feel about what that person said? And just sort of like let that build you. You don't have to be completely complete here. You can really like fall and fail and change the script a little. I love it. Hi. That was my TED talk.
I was
Bye
gonna say
now.
like a perfect example of that was like in our pre-session, we're like, okay, like Mag's my dealer, and Mag went from being my dealer to being my closest and oldest friend.
I just
in the
love
world.
you. I love you
We
and your
just love
trauma.
each other so much. And like that wasn't planned.
I feel like to just that openness in terms of like anything can happen is, while very scary, very freeing. Because I know the first time that I ever played D&D, I was like, okay, I have to like figure out exactly how I'm going to do this and all the exact things. And I was playing a druid, and he's like, well, you're doing this thing, your magic can take any form. What form does it take? And for some reason, the first thought that I had was squirrels. So it was just like I issued magic squirrels out of my
Oh,
hand.
there we go. See, now we're talking.
But like, and it's the type of thing where it's like you can have something like that and have it be real. And it's sort of that game of yes and, where it's like, okay, squirrels, and they have tiny little claws, and like this is how it reacts. So like it's yeah.
Yeah, and the longer you get at this, the more you realize the rules are in place not to limit you, but to support you. Yes, you can just shoot squirrels out of your hands, but you have a dice roll there to be like, okay, can you though?
How many squirrels do you get? Is it just one big squirrel?
roll for ferocity of squirrel, I guess.
So I'll say the amount of times that in a campaign I've been in, we have rolled for dick size is more than it should be.
Now I understand why you were tired of playing with all men crews.
No,
Jack,
I will happily roll for dick size right here and right now.
Jack, let it not get twisted here. I was once DMing for Katie and 3 other ladies as well as Ben, and somehow there was an orgy with like ghosts.
Yeah,
it was a ghost orgy. It
ghost
happened,
orgy.
and we had to roll for numbers of like people and stuff. Like
great.
This was a real thing that happened.
It was a good time.
And I will also like pull back the curtain a little bit too, as you know, the dungeon master at the Emerald City, and I will say that we did also kind of cheat, viewers. Pro DM tip that we've kind of been picking up and using recently. Whenever you have like a new group for coming together for like a one shot like this, have everybody get together as sort of like a session 0 and come up with a couple bonds, or like maybe you have like a very competitive relationship with one of the other player characters. Maybe you're ex lovers, maybe you're just lovers. You know, like having that like gives you a couple building blocks as players to then be a little bit more comfortable jumping into the pool of role play. At least that's how it's felt for me recently with doing this whole bond thing. And I don't know, how did it work out for all of you?
100%. Like love doing that before one shots because it gives you, it's so hard to bring a group of disparate characters together who have never, especially like I have never played D&D with any of you before. And it's one thing if, you know, like I'm playing with Zeki, who like Zeki and I have been PCs at the same table so many times that like, even if we didn't do the bond thing, we know how to vibe off each other and we know sort of how our chemistry works essentially. But especially when you have people who don't know each other super well, having those bonds in place gives you channels that you can use and that you can sort of start riffing off of. And also like it's really awkward to try to meet someone new, like a new character who is also a new person in real time on stream. It's just hard.
I will say it was super helpful. So as soon as Erica jumped into her character, I was like, okay, Mulan, I'm in. Right? Like, and it kind of reminded me. So it was super beneficial to hear it beforehand. Katie, I don't know what your vibe going on, like, you know, this whole teenage brat.
Oh man,
It's great. It's good.
laughing for so many things right now.
Do we want to hop back in?
Yeah, everyone has solid internet.
Yeah.
I worry about those West Coasters, man.
Let me tell you, it's the new MacBook M2. It's
Oh,
not
no.
Oh, no.
It's the M2. They'll like boot you off the internet, which means I'm now good probably for another 3 days.
Okay, that's great news.
Awesome.
Thank goodness that's as much time as we'll need for this campaign.
Yes. So, as we draw the curtain back and begin the scene, Denis walking over to the table, wanted poster in hand.
So
Valda, can I get a perception check from you just before we start the interaction as you're approaching?
Dang. Oh, that's a solid 2.
You don't notice anything.
I'm just like,
the drink's good. It's a good drink.
the drink's really good. It just keeps going back.
So I am gonna walk past the table and then be like, oh my god, hi, oh my god, what are you doing here? It's so weird. Like I didn't even see you. This is wild.
Question.
Yes.
With my perception check and how low it was, would I think that she's talking to me and not to Vito? With a 2.
Roll an insight check for me.
All right.
Because I'm saying with a 2, there's a chance.
Good chance.
18.
You definitely think it's about you.
Do I know you?
Ew, wait. What? No, what? Ew.
You weren't talking to me?
I lean back and let this play out.
No. Oh my god, you're like ruining it. Shut up. No,
What am I ruining? You came over here and you were like, hey, oh my god, it's been so long.
Oh my god. She's gonna turn around and just walk back to Mag.
I call her name and have her come back. Valda, she's not here for you. She's here for me.
Oh my god, I didn't see you. Okay, that's not gonna work this time. Fuck. Hi. Yo.
DeVito.
What's up?
DeVito.
How you doing?
Good to see you again, Denis.
Yeah. No, it's good. It was good to see you. It's cool. It's chill.
All right, Valda, this is Denis. Her and I met at this weird camp experience when I first left the mercenary world. She had thought I was a part of this camp, cult, club. I don't even know what I would call it.
I'm sorry. What?
What do you mean, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what...
like you were at the camp. Like, what?
Look, I had just, as I look at Valda, I just left the mercenary life searching for a new home, a new area where I could just chill out, and I happened to wander across this camp thing. Denis was there. She had assumed I may have also been there. And I kind of just rolled with it, you know? But Denis, it's good to see you again. How are you?
Oh my god, you lied to me? That whole time you were lying to me?
I mean, I don't necessarily know if I would call it a
Davida.
lie,
Oh my god.
per se.
I'm gonna haul back and slap him.
I mean, do I take it?
Do you need me to roll anything, Zeki? I can't hear you. Are you? You're muted.
You're muted.
I was muted. I was letting this beautiful conversation just happen.
I should probably mute myself too because I'm over here going like.
I audibly squealed at one point, so I'm glad I was muted.
I would like it noted that I believe Mag and Vinny are just sitting back, just drinking and giggling.
Fucking
Children,
kids.
I
Fucking
love them.
kids.
To be young again, I tell you. So dumb.
Oh.
Do you want me to roll anything, Zeki?
Yeah, I'd love it if you would roll a d20 for me.
Just straight?
Yeah, we'll add your strength modifier for this.
My strength modifier, well, it's 0, so 13.
I feel like that's enough to surprise Slap. Are you trying to do damage or like just the shock factor?
I think
Because you're going to roll a d4.
I'm trying to do like a little bit of damage.
Oh,
Just like a little. I'm hoping I roll a 1, but we'll see. 2.
Okay.
So, pulling back the curtain once again, Jack, on your character sheet, do you see in the top right corner where it has your current hit points? I guess I can share my screen again. That'll probably be easier.
Yeah. 15.
So you see up here in the top, there's current and max hit points.
Yep.
And then here, you can type in a number. So if you hit 2 and then click damage,
Okay.
that will bring your hit points down based on the damage that you are taking in character.
Okay. Done.
Sweet.
I'm still in shock.
Yeah, you get him, sweetie. You stand your ground. Take back the night.
I recoil back from the slap. Look at the bartender. Hold up the sign for 4. I say, Denis, have your weird gnome friend who's been lightly staring at me all night come and join us.
Oh my god, and now you're insulting Mag? Are you kidding me?
Look, Denis, it's old times. I was wrong. Why don't you come and have a drink with us? Me and Valda are getting ready to go back into the mercenary life. We could probably all just use a drink and a little bit of relaxation. No?
Mag!
Hey, Mag, maybe you can, get this group together a little bit here.
It's okay. Four bitters, please. Maybe a tray. I don't think I can carry all of them.
Child stars don't do well with emotional regulation. What can I say?
No, they don't.
Mag, you're a gnome. I'm not going to make you carry over 4 pints. That's like twice as much as you weigh. But really, I need more customers.
Like,
if you could
toddling with 2, going, I know, I got it. Don't worry. Okay, maybe I need some help. Here we go.
I take the mugs from you.
Thank you.
I just sort of want to lean over to DeVito and just be like, you sure know how to pick them, man.
I just give the let's just roll with it.
Huh?
Look, she's cool. It was a long time ago. I deserve the slap. I'm a changed hippo, man.
I mean, to be honest, and I'm going to turn to Denis and just be like, slap was pretty impressive.
What can I say? I'm pretty impressive sometimes.
Did I ever tell you about the first time I fell in love?
Yeah, like a lot. Like all the time. Honestly, you need to stop talking about it. It's kind of a lot. You got to get over it. It was like 40 years ago.
It was 140 years ago.
I mean, it's the same thing. 40, 140. What's the difference. You're so
all that matters is it's a powerful emotion, that young love. And it can really knock you for a wallop. Like you just knocked this young gentleman for a wallop. I'm so sorry. She's got claws.
I acknowledge.
I did a pretty good job though, didn't I? Like,
but you know,
a pretty good slap. Like it was a good slap, right?
When time bridges betwixt the past and the present, you gotta look to what was good about the young love. What did the two of you do at the camp? What was nice about it? You know, when I met my Alistair, they were just a light that appeared from nowhere.
Honestly, Meg, I was really high like the whole time. So like drugs, lots of drugs, so many drugs, like an unreasonable amount of drugs. Is that anything?
I mean, they can be a very positive experience, drugs. So
it was super positive.
Now, young man, what was your name again?
DeVito. There was enough drugs to bring down a.
So you also were doing the drugs at this time.
Oh yeah.
Well then, frivolity, bacchanal behaviors. Let's just call it water under the bridge. Let live again.
Sit down, have a drink. We've all sobered up and moved on from that.
Yes, DeVito, a toast to young love and lots and lots and lots of drugs.
So much.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold my actual beverage as well.
I think that Denis will sit down and take a drink, but she still doesn't look happy. But she's, for the moment, pacified.
You know
for
what?
The moment.
For Mag, perfect. Pacified for the moment.
Same.
With Denis, aces.
Same.
Fucking aces.
It's right about this point of the conversation where Valda, her mind now clear that she was not the one being hit on or called out or whatever that was. She sees the wanted poster in Denis' hand.
Oh, I'll just take that for a sec.
No, but like, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Like, genuinely, I don't even care anymore. Like, whatever, it's fucking fine.
But I just said I was going to take it for a sec.
No, it's fine. I said it's fine.
You clearly don't look like you're okay.
Dude, please just take the, like, I don't want to talk. I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm done. Goodbye.
Denis, do you want me to file your claws for you?
Honestly, that would be so nice.
Come here, give those to me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
Don't worry, it relaxes her.
So nice. Oh my God,
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I don't even remember what I was upset about, honestly.
Yeah, remember water under the bridge, sweetie.
It's so water under the bridge. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Have I recognized Mag at this point? Is that still a connection?
It is, in fact, a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's right about this time that she, whips out this file. It's almost familiar to you with the way, like, the showmanship with the way that she ran her store. And the flourish is really what jogs your memory as you remember a very specific interaction with a shop owner.
I know you.
What'd I sell you?
Do I remember what she sold me?
Yes.
You sold me that thing.
The thing? Oh, with the other thing, and you wanted it inside?
And the stuff?
Oh, I was so proud of that piece. Still working? Still around? You lose it? You still got it?
And then I just sort of like whip out my Morning Star.
She just come.
It is like the best.
The thing of beauty. I imbued that with a little bit of barbarian rage, just a little bit, just to make it sing.
I was wondering about that.
Don't ask me how I got barbarian rage. You don't want to know.
It's like almost like when I wield it, it's singing hardcore metal as it like cuts through the air.
Yes, it's a little hungry for blood, which it's fine. It's a weapon.
Mean,
that's the point.
Look, you did some great work. So wait, how do you know how is this working?
You mean little tiny old gnome me with very young singer dragonborn? I get it's very confusing.
You've like probably heard my music, like probably.
Do you worship the moon goddess? Question number 1.
Have I heard her music?
Zeki, you're still muted.
Are you? I mean, yes, because you have actively tried to assimilate into this plane.
Okay. Wait. Sing a couple bars?
Oh my god, we love the moon goddess so much. Oh my god, she is just the best. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's like not what I want to be doing, but like it is what I do, and it's like what I'm good at.
Okay.
So anyway, I sell her drugs.
All right, so that's what I was wondering, because like the personalities were just sort of like I didn't quite see how they fit, but now that you throw in the drugs,
I
makes a lot
also
more
supply
sense.
the medicinals to the church
But like
that
she's
patronizes
also,
her music career.
But like also she is kind of like my best friend. Like
we're thick as rogues in a situation where you need to be stealthy.
Vinny just shakes his head like
Y'all
Come
are
on,
about
Meg.
as stealthy as my chainmail is.
I mean, I'm not stealthy. She was making a metaphor, and like clearly the metaphor just like didn't.
Yeah,
make
sometimes
sense
you know
to
I make artifacts. Sometimes I don't make metaphors.
No, oh my god, Meg, it was great. She just didn't get it, and like that's not your fault.
Oh, I'm not blaming anyone. I understand.
Okay, all right, good. Sometimes I just feel like we're smarter than other people, and like that's hard sometimes, you know?
I turn to DeVito. This bitch.
It didn't last long. I get it.
I switch hands. I give Mag my other hand.
It's sad
Of
to
all the
see love like
choices that
go.
you could have made.
I pulled the poster, noticing that it does have rules.
Thank God for Jack for keeping the rails tight.
It has goblins on it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
It does.
this is
It
the
has. It actually has a picture of some smallish looking goblins, as well as one particular. I think it's a hobgoblin, which is a larger, more serious, more threatening looking goblin, basically.
So, as an enthusiast of both goblins and ghouls, I am immediately drawn to this, and I flip it over to Valda and I say, "Do you know what this means?"
Like, can I read it?
I say, you wanted to go back into the mercenaries, but before we go, we should partake in this to prepare.
Is there like a gold money prize reward?
You see at the bottom of the wanted poster, there is a 500 gold reward for clearing the mine of all goblins.
I mean, who's to say that this isn't also mercenary work in a way?
Because this isn't about the gold. This is about the goblins.
I mean, it's about the gold though.
You can keep all the gold if you just let me get after those goblins.
It's like not hard to kill a goblin. Like I don't even know why this is a conversation, honestly.
Oh yeah, I was looking at my brochure, beginning adventurers, as a I don't know what number 400 is in
Hold on.
Genarians, but it's like kill some goblins. Step 1, enter a dungeon. Step 2, beat a gelatinous cube. Step 3. This is kind of baby stuff. We can do this.
Okay. Let me just clarify something here for a moment. Have any of you fought before?
I mean, I fight every day because like life is hard.
Let me rephrase. Have you used sharp, pointy things to kill other things?
Oh my god, you know.
Okay, so that's my question.
Well, whatever. You need to be like a little bit more specific, but like it's fine. Like I get it.
I was just more specific.
No, again, like I don't know why you keep. It's fine. I'm done. We're done.
All this to say, as somebody who has needed to fight to try to kill things before, you can't just go in and just be like, hey, goblins, bye. That's not how this works.
Yes, we have to stab them, preferably with sharpened instruments.
Mag just fucking gets it. I love you, Mag. You're just the best.
Oh, girl, I love you too.
I mean, we could just do it by ourselves. Just saying. Like, we don't really need them, but like.
Well, I do want to remind you that I am a very old little gnome.
I can, but they're literally goblins. Like, how hard? I've said this like 7 times now. I'm like, no one is listening. It's not hard to kill a goblin. I just feel like no one listens to me. Like, this is my whole life. No one listens to anything I have to say. Everyone just walks all over me, and I'm so tired.
DeVito
I am so tired.
Slams the table down with a beer.
I say, fuck this.
And he says, listen, I understand you think it's easy. And then he goes into an hour-long TED Talk on goblin culture, goblin nomenclature, subgroups of goblins, and really breaks down the entire research that he has conducted around his goblin knowledge.
DeVito, do you have a favorite enemy that is goblins?
I do.
Okay. Roll me a history check or a nature check. One of the two. Whichever one is better.
They're both the same.
Well, whichever one you want to attack it from.
Okay. 19 on nature. I'm sorry, 18 on nature.
That is amazing. Congratulations. You know
all there is to know about goblins? Yes, I do.
You know everything there is to know about the goblins that are in this mine. You've like kind of been rickrolling everybody, waiting for them to like engage with this. You have been scouting them, and I will say that in terms of stealth checks later on, the entire party will get advantage because of how much research you've done into these goblins.
There has been extensive research. If you joined my TED Talk, yes.
Yeah. And Vinny at the bar's like, I really just want them to leave so that way I can get some regular customers who aren't going to have conspiracy theory hour here.
Vinny, I found this a very delightful and engaging discussion about goblins and their culture. Now, when you cut their head off, they definitely die. Yes?
Correct.
Amazing. Let's go. Let's get them. You only live once, and I have maybe 75 years left.
I think that while this TED Talk has been going on, I've slowly fallen asleep on Mag's shoulder.
It's everything that Mag has to hold this Dragonborn set up.
Oh my god.
So
The
much-
visualization of that.
Just like, Mag like pushes like empty mugs over to help support. It's like resting this head, like like patting the head. It's like, yeah, you keep sleeping, baby. Don't you worry.
Let me know when I'm awake. I will be asleep until someone wakes me up.
I feel like probably while this was happening, I was just like polishing all of my weapons. So like there's just a pile of armory on the table. And then when it's sort of like deciding to like get up and get going, I'm very loud about putting everything back on and where it needs to go.
Denis, I think that would probably wake you up.
Oh my god, ow. Question. Am I hungover since I've slept a little bit and was drinking?
How many did you drink? I think it was like 3.
Plus that shot, so like 4?
Roll me a con save, and that will affect
Okay.
what happens here.
What is my con? It is not great, but also nothing is. Oh, it's an 18. I feel great. I just pop right up.
Yeah,
Ah.
like fortunately, your singer lifestyle has afforded you a lot of hydration to keep the pipes golden, and because of that, you are quite hydrated, and the alcohol is not affecting you as badly.
Oh my god, hi. Good morning. Is it morning? I don't even know what time it is. This is wild. This is
Oh,
a fun
sweetie,
night.
you took one of those, as we used to call them, a disco nap.
Did I didn't like miss anything like major, right?
No,
like, nothing
no,
that would
no.
like
Honestly, I think the only thing you need to know is goblins, they die if you cut their head off.
oh my god, I literally how long did it take for him to tell us that? Because I knew that. Like I knew that before I went to sleep. So
I gather all of the trinkets, all the armory, and I just imagine me hoarding them in my arms with them dripping and just falling out, and I shuffle Denis over to get her to move, get everybody up and rolling with all the armory. I just out of pure excitement to get after the
Are
goblin.
you picking up my armory?
Is it not our armory at this point?
I mean, no.
I mean,
I
Volda's,
mean no.
Volda's got to wear it, so.
I've
I need
got
all of it.
like I'm just like if like during this it's just like sort of picking up and I'm just sort of like trying to like get it out of your arms, just like oh no no watch out. Let's try to get back everything on. Get everything back on. That was not said grammatically.
And I'd say you do that eventually. There might be like a little bit of extra goblin talk that you have to put yourself through, but you get there. And
Is that like self-talk?
it's
It's enthusiasm, really.
Well, you see, I have designed this goblin puppet, and we'll just role play how we're gonna fight. Hello, Mr. Goblin. I'm gonna cut your head off. Is that okay? That's great.
Beheading goblins has been established. I love it.
Hey, Pluto. Very quickly, I have to pee so bad. Do you guys mind if we take like a 2-minute break? So, or you can keep going.
I feel like that was just like in character.
Oh my god, I have to pee so bad.
Yeah,
just like,
honestly, I remember my own grandmother would say, always go before you leave, even if you don't feel like you gotta.
okay, but like actually, scientifically, I did hear that is not true because then you train your bladder to have less fluid in it, and you should actually only pee when you have to pee. So like, I should pee now though because I do have to pee, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay, cool. I'll be back.
That
But
was
also, who knows when we'll
weirdly
see a
insightful.
bathroom again?
I mean, Mags, the nature is a bathroom.
Well, yes, with that attitude, but she's very delicate.
Have we established if I'm wearing shoes yet?
No, you
No.
never.
Jack, we're dying to, the internet wants to know. Those Tootsies, they bear?
I think I have just like 4 or 8 hooves, eight little hooves, just kind of clocking on the cobblestone.
Would it be possible for someone in the chat, like Ben or Pluto, to run a poll? Does DeVito have feet?
Well, I
Does
have.
DeVito wear shoes?
I was gonna say there's something. Obviously, there's a base to there's a foundation to the structure. You know what I mean?
I'm curious if is there a hippo folk in Hero Forge?
I feel like there should be.
Because my thing would be like, can you put shoes on the hippo feet?
I guess you could, but not gonna fill out the toe, you know.
I know you guys miss me so much, but I'm back. So like, let's go.
All right, does everybody have what they need?
Oh my gosh. Like I said, Jack, this could either be an hour for the whole thing or 2 hours later, hour and 13 minutes later.
I have to warn you guys, I'm a new father, so while I'm very enthusiastic about goblins and ghouls, which is a truism to my normal life. Okay. Did she go?
I'm back.
I
Yeah.
look at Mags and I'm like elbowing her. I'm like, she go?
Yeah. Are you asking me?
I look to you. I look to you as if you are the one who can speak and connect to her on some other level.
Your summer romance must have been so bad.
I was
It's like,
gonna
this
say,
is how you communicate now.
I was gonna say, like, Jesus Christ, we
I
spent a
mean,
whole summer
basically,
together.
This ends up prepping all the communication from me to Denis being ran through Max.
I mean, DeVito, honestly, if we just leave, she'll follow. Don't worry.
I'm literally right here. Like, I don't even. It's fine. Whatever. Again, it's fine. I don't care.
And you depart from the tavern.
Wow.
Did it!
Congratulations,
Got out of
everybody.
the first scene.
I've never been more proud.
Katie, your character puts me in a pure panic because of you're just like this ultimate wild card.
Oh, I'm great.
I imagine it's just like every time my son throws a meltdown, and I'm like, do I give him food or lay him down for a nap or give him a toy or give him these things? It's just all response.
I feel like this is just like regular
Jack?
Katie things.
Oh, fuck off, Zach. I was gonna tell Jack I was preparing him for when Kit becomes a teenager, but apparently it's just me. So that's fine.
I keyed. How's everyone feeling though? I know we are approaching midnight. Is everyone good to keep going for a little bit longer? Do we want to get into the next scene?
I would love to like I mean, I'm not going to speak for everyone else, but me personally would love to get into some combat just so that Jack could sort of understand what D&D combat is like.
All right, then we shall do it.
Also, Zeki, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
all
this
right,
is
just wanna make
this
sure.
is perfect.
You are ever benevolent DM and want to make sure that you are good for your day tomorrow.
Oh, I mean, 5 o'clock's gonna come one way or another. So
That's what I always say, and people look at me like I'm crazy.
God just speaks down to you, Mag.
I mean, I wake up at noon every day, so like whatever. It's fine.
And as
Sorry,
you're,
was I interacting with the dungeon master? I'm very old.
I feel like that's also like an old person thing, just like talking to God. waiting for
Honestly, though.
answers.
Yeah.
For real.
No, Mag's god is called the dungeon master.
I see.
We were having a conversation about what god Mag believes in, and I've now decided she believes in the dungeon master.
I'll allow it.
You watch it. They watch all. They monitor all. They balance all.
Honestly,
Bless them.
if Denis ever becomes religious again, that is the only god she'll worship.
Did we just create monotheism in this world?
Might have.
Nice. Everything's like history. It's great. So as you're leaving the tavern, just like really quick, the barkeep, he yells, "The mine's just over through the woods there. So just head up through the town and you'll get there."
Does the barkeep see me leaving? Because I know he had some issues with that earlier.
Well, you sang for tonight, so that's all good. But make sure you're here tomorrow and the day after and the day after that, because, giving you the best rooms in the house, the best food, the best drinks, the
And like
best
I love
company.
that for you. Like this is so good for you, honestly.
It's
like-
kind of my deal, yeah.
Fantastic. Where is my band? Just out of curiosity, like everyone else who I play with.
Oh, I thought you were like Taylor Swift, just like do solo all the
Well,
time.
I thought like it's like I'm the solo act, but I have musicians. I don't sing with like a karaoke track.
Oh no, I figured you just play like lyre or like harp yourself.
Oh, I'm a one-man band?
That's
Ooh.
what I was thinking.
Okay. All right. I'm a
Is,
one-man band.
is Denise's band not real? She just blames no one. Like they're just not fun. And
It's like
she doesn't want to play her lyre. She's like, my lyre's so fucking.
I was talking about my instruments that entire time.
This pan flute is such a downer.
They never want to go out and party. The drums never come with me to any clubs. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Oh, this is beautiful.
So, moving on, everyone. We'll move over to you're walking through the wooded path, like heading through to heading to the mine. It's a very clear set of directions that the barkeep gave you as you left. It was head north, you'll get there. There's one road out of the town. And as you're heading north, you eventually do see 3 goblins in front of your path.
Oh, they're just chilling.
They are chilling. They're kind of just like taking their like bats or their swords or whatever. They're just like hitting their hand like da 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 da. And they're just like waiting for passersby.
They're laying down a beat. Should I start singing?
They are laying down a beat.
Like some West Side Story goblins.
I know. Those are
Exactly.
just like a.
The goblins are gonna have their way tonight.
Oh.
And as the 4 of you approach these goblins, they kind of come onto you quickly, where you can't really sneak up to them in this situation. So we're gonna have you roll some initiative, and we enter combat with one of the goblins saying, "Hey, what are you doing over here?"
All right, Jack, do you know how to roll for initiative?
I do not. Walk me through it.
see at the top of, or right underneath your proficiency bonus, it says initiative plus something or minus something, depending on what your
Yes.
character is. If you click that, it will roll it for you.
Okay. Ooh, 7.
Oh, not good. Not good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a 19.
I have a 17.
I have a natural 20 plus 2.
Alda.
First nat 20 of the game. Also, wait,
Nice.
Jack, do you know like what nat 20s and nat 1s mean?
No, I don't.
Who wants to explain?
Wait, does it mean you roll a
Yes.
natural 20? Like it's a 20 without any of the bonus?
Erica, please explain nat 20s and
Okay.
nat 1s.
Sorry. The dice lady has come out.
No, I love it. Please.
So if you roll a natural 20, like you said, it's like you roll a d20 and it falls on a 20. And same with a nat 1, you roll it and then you see the 1. The thing is that both of those things sort of have special connotations. So if you get a natural 20, for example, in combat, then you crit. So then you're able to get double damage with certain modifier, blah, 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 blah. But then also if you're sort of moving about the world and you're like, oh, I see this like weird stone in the floor, let me investigate it. I roll a natural 20. Then more often than not, you are going to be able to succeed or get very, 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 very close to succeeding on whatever you're intending to do. The nat 1 is the opposite. So if you like get a nat 1 in combat, you might accidentally miss a goblin and then accidentally shoot your comrade. So yeah.
Also, I realized explaining initiative order would probably be helpful for Jack as well. So when you enter combat, everyone rolls a d20. They add or subtract their initiative modifier. And then that is the order that combat happens in. So every round is what, 10 seconds? Is that correct?
6 seconds.
6 seconds, sorry, 6 seconds. But combat doesn't happen all at once. It happens in order. So whoever rolls the highest gets to go first. And then we move down through that order. So you rolling a 7 are probably going to be close to, if not at the bottom of the order. It can be super helpful if you roll at the top, if you have, say, like a lot of damaging abilities or ways to like CC or stun enemies, to have that higher number while you are entering into combat.
Okay.
And then, so like say that you have an ability that lasts for a minute, every round of combat being 6 seconds, that's a lot of rounds of combat. That's 10 rounds of combat. So time is sort of frozen and like, or slow moving, if you will, when you're in combat.
Okay.
Did I do justice? Anyone want to add anything?
No, I think you hit it pretty well.
Sweet. And also if someone says I crit succeed is natural 20, crit fail is nat 1. So that's other like D&D jargon.
Yeah, it can get a little bit more complicated if you want it to, but
Yes.
for the sake of what we're doing,
We
that
love
is
it
all you need to
simple.
know.
We
Yeah.
love simple.
So I kind of made some markers of where your characters are in relationship to these goblins right now, just to give you a visual cue in your descriptions. For everyone watching, please continue to use descriptive terms with your emotions and actions, and try to steer away from saying "I go over there." So I want to hear it. I want to hear all your visceral descriptions of dismembering these bad guys. So let's get into it. Valda, you're up first.
Okay.
First combat.
Woo.
Baby's first combat.
If you don't count the
Pictures.
slap.
If you don't count the slap.
Okay.
You did hurt me emotionally too.
Oh, also you're going into this combat missing 2 hit points, which is maybe not the best, but hey, it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Especially at level 1 where 2 hit points actually matter.
It really does.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
So which blob am I?
You pick.
Take your.
Oh, there's only 3 globs as well. I should make a 4th one. We'll say you're this glob. I mean,
But that glob is so see-through.
I know. I don't know what is going on with it. It's being real goofy for me today.
There we go.
Okay. Awesome. So sort of generally I'll have like my shield and my morning star. Those are like my main pieces of weaponry that I use. So can I walk up to the top goblin? And I would like to use an action to take my morning star and just, as we learned with the lovely TED Talk, take my morning star and just like aim it right for the neck.
You certainly can. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 13 to hit.
That just misses, actually.
What?
Yeah.
This is level 1 combat, Zeki. How dare you?
I'm just a DM here. I don't know what to tell you. No, I don't know why I keep going back to one of my other characters, Barlin, but no, these goblins.
Is in my heart.
Yeah. These goblins have shields, and he was able to like see you coming and deflected it out of the way.
Okay. So really upset with the fact that I wasn't able to hit. I'm going to use my bonus action to shove it with my shield.
Yeah.
So that would be a contested strength or dexterity check.
All right. I rolled a 5.
Is your strength and dexterity the same? Are we doing strength or dexterity?
The goblin in this situation is choosing to, bear down and like hunker down. That's what I'm looking for, and use his strength to prevent being blown back.
I rolled a 6.
Well, fortunately for you, that's more than 5.
Yeah.
So that's a success.
Woohoo! So Goblin is shoved 5 feet forward, or away from me. And Volta.
Knocked prone at all? I'm gonna say knocked prone. You were able with that shield to not only like overpower, but like it was. Yes.
So you can knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So I'll just knock it prone.
Okay. Yeah, that works. You're able to just like slowly push the goblin backwards, like head over heels kind of thing. And you're just like overbearing, not giving up. And that gets the job done as you like drive this goblin into the ground.
Sweet. Let out a cry of anger and frustration for not having hit him.
Excellent. And well, not excellent that you didn't hit him, but you did fuck up his turn. I will say that. Mag, you're up next if Valda has nothing else going.
Nope, I think that's it.
Amazing. Can I ask, Jack, where is DeVito right now?
Do I just get to pick one of those little globbies?
Probably not next to Denis, if I had to guess.
No, I mean he's definitely Mags is in between him and
Cool. Cool. Then I would like very much to ascend DeVito and use my sling to try and hit the goblin that is opposite of where Valda is.
So the goblin opposite. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So I scurry up to DeVito's head. Just I'm on top of there. Nice, good place.
Top of his head.
On top of this hippo man's head. And I spin my sling and I launch. What do I need to roll for that? I always forget. This is why I'm a spellcaster most of the time.
I think on your character sheet you should actually see under the actions a sling, and if you don't, you may have to select it in your inventory that you're wearing it or whatever.
Got it. Yeah. Cool. So ranged. Cool. So just roll a d20 and then add my modifiers.
Yeah, I think there should be. Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, but can't you also like click on the attack and it will automatically roll it for you? I think. So that way you don't have to worry about modifiers and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, when I click on it in attack on my character sheet, it just shows me information about it.
The dice, if you like click the actual dice, or like plus whatever to hit, like click that. I would share my screen, but I have. There you go.
Cool. So that's gonna be a 14 for me.
That hits.
Yeah, got him.
Just got there. And roll some damage for me.
Cool.
I think it's like a D4 plus maybe Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, D4. What am I doing? That's the wrong one. Why do I have so many dice? Because I love playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Jack, do all the different dice confuse you?
Yes, but I do know what you're saying when you say D number, right?
Okay.
At least I think
It's about the sides of the dice. So
That's
D4
what
has
it is,
4
yeah.
sides, D20 has 20 sides, etc.
Yep.
Cool. That's gonna be 5 for Mag and her sling. Really
And-
ring
I love
his
that we can
bell.
see the hit points too.
Yeah. I can actually hide that kind of information, but I figure for tonight
Level 1
it's like
from Beyond the Table. We're teaching our friend Jack how to play, who has never played before. That is what's happening here. So level
People are
1,
probably like,
fight
this
some
game.
goblins.
They're like, this game. What is going on?
they're like, why are they
Is it
fighting
weird?
goblins? What is this
Yeah.
basic shit? I love
Okay,
it.
well, first off, hold on. As a goblin enthusiast, in both my Dungeons and Dragons life and in my real life. Okay.
Oh.
For a minute. Okay.
We can talk hellier later. Right now, we got to get through this combat. Yeah, the goblin that you hit with that sling, you hit it like right in the eye, and unfortunately for this goblin, it like is not going to be able to really see what's going on with Valda on its right side because of how you hit that, and you know it's not going to take much to get rid of this one now that you have wounded it so badly.
Using my free action, I go, Valda, cut his head off.
I'm trying.
I just choked on my own spit.
She calls herself a singer.
Did you hear the beautiful tune I sang earlier? She's not really a singer. I feel like she used a lot of auto-tune.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mag designed that as well.
Mag's the best. We love Mag.
It's really just like
What
some
a homie.
thaumaturgy. Mag, is there anything else you would like to do? Do you have anything for like a bonus action or anything like that?
I do not believe I have any bonus actions. No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Denis, you're up.
So the first thing, Denise is going to turn to Mag and she's going to go, honestly, Mag, if you weren't so old, that would have been really hot. And I'm going to give you some bardic inspiration. And then...
Listen, just because my cake isn't the flavor you like doesn't mean it wasn't hot out the oven.
Yeah, I love Mag. Mag is like low-key my new favorite character.
Mag is the best. And then I'm gonna close my eyes and do one of the few things that I know how to do and focus all of the internalized hatred and self-doubt and loathing and confusion of a 17-year-old girl onto the goblin in the middle and just project it straight into his brain. And I'm going to need a wisdom save. This is dissonant whispers.
Well done.
Yes.
I can probably safely say that I failed that.
Yeah.
Cool.
With a 3.
So as this goblin experiences the intense angst of being a teenage girl, they take 13 points of damage.
Get out of here. No way.
Damn.
3d6. First level
Please.
spell.
So Jack, here's a very special thing that happens in Dungeons and Dragons. When someone kills something,
Oh,
the dungeon master typically says, "Now, Denis, how do you want to do this?"
So
Some people say that.
comes from Critical Role. Got to give a shout out where a shout out is due, but I
Yeah.
love it. So this goblin begins to close his eyes and shake uncontrollably, and his brain starts to ooze out the sides of his ears as he just sort of collapses and blood drips down from his eyes and his nose, and like the inside of his head comes out of his skull via his ear cavities.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, that happens.
That's what happens. I think the other two goblins, one can't really see but heard all of that, and the other is just like rolling over and like looking up as that happens.
And I feel like his last words are, "It's so hard being a teenager."
It's so hard being a teenager. You killed Chris! Oh my god, you killed Chris! The prone goblin starts screaming, and is that a tear that Valda is seeing coming out of its eye?
Oh no. Okay, now I feel bad.
And
Can
then
I
what
spit on
would you like to do?
I think that was my action, my bonus action. I inspired Mag and I
Oh, right.
did a
correct.
murder. So I think that is my turn.
did a murder.
I did a murder.
And with that, DeVito, you are up.
Okay. So wait, which one? Because I'm looking at the board here.
Hold on. I'll do a screen share real quick.
Yeah, let's get this board updated.
So if you go into actions
Mhm.
and then attack, you should be able to see any actions you have. I don't think that your class has any spells. Correct me if I'm wrong. 'Cause
I
we
do
did
have
those.
I think I do have a spell.
So spells don't always show up in here for some reason, I have found. But any sort of like, shooting with a bow and arrow
Mhm,
or
mhm,
hitting with a
mhm.
dagger, sometimes spells show up here. So basically anything that falls under attack
Okay.
is an attack action. So on your turn, you will get an attack action, a bonus action, and then once in every round of combat, you get a reaction. And the reaction does not have to be on your turn. So some spells are reaction spells, like let's take absorb elements, which is a spell that you can do if someone hits you with a type of damage like fire or cold or acid. And you don't have to say that you're going to do that until you've been hit with damage. Other things, other types of reactions, damage mitigation, opportunity attacks. So if someone this is like a lot of information, but if someone is in your attack radius and moves outside of it, you can use your reaction to attack them because they are like leaving your sphere that you can attack in.
Okay.
But for this moment in time, I think if you just look at your character sheet, you look at the attack actions and also the spells in case you have any, and just sort of think like, okay, like what is it that I want to do right now at this moment in this combat?
Okay,
I hope that helped.
it does. Also, that tiny little screenshot of Ben in that back corner of your desktop, that one if you're out there, Ben, is actually very helpful.
It's Ben's headshot. I'm so sorry.
It helped. So, Dungeon Master, to confirm, that goblin in front of Valda is fully healthed up, and the goblin to the left can only see out of one eye.
Correct. So what you're seeing right now is a goblin that is like rolling around after being shoved to the ground by Valda, like you just said. And then the other one is just like holding its eye, not really knowing what's happening, kind of screaming, "Whoa, what's happening? Whoa, what's, did something else happen?"
Okay.
And yeah.
So, very cool, very calm, and very collected. I unholster my pistol with a little flare and a flourish, and I point it at the goblin who has just been knocked to the ground. And I take a shot to try to kill it.
As your DM and friend, I would like to make it known that when an enemy is prone on the ground and you are making a like long-ranged attack, that would give you disadvantage and would not be advantageous for you to do.
Oh.
So kind of like think about it as like it's a smaller area for you to have like a visual cue on to hit. So in this case, the partially blinded goblin would probably be the better target.
Because even though... Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some teabag. Okay.
I mean, you could do that after too. You got movement.
Someone in chat just said Jackson should go teabag.
As a hippo, like a hippo teabagging someone is probably like a staple. Like that's probably gonna... Okay, so let's change the aim.
Does teabagging use spell slots?
Teabagging is a free action. That's correct.
So you guys want to know what's funny? So that person who's making the commentary, that's the DM who would not let me play with them.
Look at what you missed out on, huh?
I know.
Yeah. Teabagging goblins. That's right.
Okay, so wait. Let's take aim. Let's take aim at the one-eyed goblin.
All right. That's a euphemism. Sorry.
Your friend is trying to defend themselves in chat so hard. But we see you, and we know what you did.
We see you, Kai.
We see you now.
Kai.
And you don't have a voice, so there.
True.
Okay. So we readjusted my aim because actually Mags whispered in my ear and said, "Don't do it," and then I moved because she's still on top of my head.
Max is going full Ratatouille, like redirecting.
Twist.
Actually, yeah. Shoot at advantage with Ratatouille happening right now.
Yeah.
So advantage means you roll twice and pick the higher of the two rolls.
Okay, so I'm rolling pistol with advantage.
Yes, and you can just click on what it says in terms of
Okay,
you got it. You're so smart.
My first roll's a 19.
Wow.
I'd say that hits.
Do we want to do my second roll?
Roll it just in case it's a crit, because a crit does double damage.
Oh, it's a 6.
Yes.
Great. 19 it is.
19 hits for sure. Now, unless you're really, really bad at this, you'll definitely kill this thing.
And then under where it says effect, it will give you your damage dice. So you're going to want to click that and it'll roll it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Where's effect?
It's next to like what it is to hit. I can share my screen again if you would like.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to share.
Adding it back in. Okay. So you see here, so here's hit DC, right? So you would click, I don't have anything that has like a modifier to hit. Actually, no, here. We're going to go into one of my other characters just because it will be more like your character sheet. Let's go into this one. So, oh my God, does she not have any? Wow. Okay, never mind. Let's go into.
Oh, wait a second. I see what you're saying, Katie. So after
Yeah,
that,
so
I roll
here,
the hit
so-
in the DC, and then do I roll the damage dice?
Right. So like here
Okay.
we have like it's +7 to hit. So you hit +7, which will give you your whatever to hit.
19.
And
And
then
then I
next to it, you click the other thing, and that will
Okay.
give you yes. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. We're
You
ready to
got it.
roll the damage. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, well,
Would you roll
5?
it too?
5.
I rolled a 5.
Five's not
Yeah.
bad. Five's not bad.
So 5, and there's probably some modifiers in there.
Did you click? If he clicked the damage dice, it will add the modifiers.
Yeah, that's with the added modifiers. It was a 2
Okay,
plus. It was
well-
a 2 plus 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
Excellent. Jack, how would you like to describe your killing blow?
So, well, first off, clarifying question. Even though I'm shooting from far away, can I then walk up to it? Is that allowed?
You are totally allowed to do your movement before the attack. After
Okay.
the attack, I wouldn't
During the
advise
attack.
during the attack, but you could.
Okay. So would it be crazy?
Jack, have you ever fired 2 mystical guns whilst jumping through the air?
So you could just walk me back if this is wrong. But I hit the goblin in the leg, and then I slowly hold my pistol up to Max, who blows the smoke off of it, and I holster it back, take a few casual giant hippo steps up to the goblin, in which I use my unshoed 4-hoofed foot to smash its head like a pumpkin.
Yes.
That was.
Dungeons
was
and
amazing.
Dragons.
I
And
would love to
goblins.
give you
And guns.
inspiration for that. That was excellent.
Explain inspiration.
Yeah, hit me up.
So inspiration. There's like a little thing you mark off on the top of your character sheet, and basically, Katie, how do we normally do inspiration here? We do like an extra D20 on like a regular check, like you basically get advantage.
Yeah, the way that I usually do it is you can use that inspiration at any point from now until the
Forever.
campaign or whatever is over to roll at advantage. So like say that you roll an attack and you're like, that was a 2. Shit. Be like, I'm gonna use that inspiration and you can roll
Ah.
it again.
So basically, it's like a one-time. It's like I have it checked on now, so it's like a
Yes.
one-time reroll.
It's a one-time reroll, basically.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
We're good.
Cool.
And with that,
Night, Pluto.
good night, Pluto. Thank you.
Good
I
night,
just wanna
Pluto. You're a beautiful person in the chat.
Oh, I love this. Balra, thank you for rating. That's freaking awesome.
Shit. Yes.
Just want to make sure that does not go missed. Thank you very much for that. And Jack, you've officially like Halloween Town the Goblin. I'm very proud of you.
First
Thank you.
D&D, first murder, first
Right?
X encounter. It's
Did a
great.
murder. Did a murder.
Did a murder.
What is going on with this? I just want some red paint. I like don't understand. So there
Your
is
friend said you're still not invited to the other campaign.
you can come sit down at this table anytime, Jack.
When I told him about my character, he said he did tell me I did a good job. So there was some form of affirmation.
Baby's first murder. Make sure to take a picture for the scrapbook.
Yeah, make sure you're getting screen grabs, everybody.
With bags on my head.
Max taking a selfie. An artificer
Holding my ear.
camera.
Yeah.
The
You're mostly
artist
just-
in me wants to draw all of this.
I would be so happy if you did.
I wish.
Listen, if you do it, I'll be happy.
I mean, just for future reference, Max, do you wear like a pointy hat in case I want to use you as some kind of projectile?
What?
I mean, I don't wear a pointy hat, but I do have a skull that you could probably grab, but I wouldn't recommend it. I am very old.
I adore new D&D players who just have these ideas that are so good that
We
people
talked
would
about
play.
it last night.
Jack, would you throw your grandmother?
Would you use your grandmother as a projectile, Jack?
If she was a magical gnome who was a couple hundreds of thousands of years old and she's survived many things, I mean, I don't know.
Could be fun.
What did the dice say?
We honestly, if we're doing this, we really need to practice it a couple times.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I'm not game. I'm just saying there might be a couple kinks unknown that might need to be worked out.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that you just like roll performance checks for a couple times in practice and then get really good at, and then it's going to be like a sick combat move later on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and with that being said, it's the goblins' turn.
Oh my god, how low did they roll?
They rolled a 5
Oh,
for
they
initiative,
never had a chance.
which is actually fine. I wanted all of you to take a turn before this goblin got one.
Eating grandma performance check.
So I think this goblin's gonna stand up and using half of its motion, just like look at its two friends, one now missing a head completely. Oh my god. You killed him. You killed Chris. You killed Cross.
Chris, are you applesauce?
Does that make you want to jump?
You wanna jump. I'm so sorry.
Grandmother Sauce isn't gonna believe this. And with the rest of his movement, he's actually gonna back that's the paint. Gonna back up like another 10 feet. You Valda get an opportunity attack.
Oh, I take it.
Yeah.
And as he's moving away, I'm gonna throw my hand axe
Yes.
at him. All right. Come on, they don't hurt me now. Damn it, an 11.
Just missed. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The
Okay.
dice are not appreciating the
You
glory
know,
of your attacks tonight.
they were just like, we gave you that nat 20 for initiative, and that's all we're giving you tonight.
You're
It's
doing
like that.
great, sweetie. It's okay.
If I was a barbarian, that would be the point where I would rage. Just
Well,
don't call me sweetie.
seeing as we are back at the top of the order, it is now your turn again to get some revenge on that goblin.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to walk up real mad, just dragging my morning star across the dirt, just
Man.
leaving a trail in. And I'm just going to take it and just whack.
You get advantage for that description. That was awesome. I got some chills for that. That was so cool.
Yeah. DeVito, did you hear it sing?
I can't. I actually can't hear because you're holding my ears.
You're like, what? What'd you say? I didn't hear ya.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
The dice
Oh,
are back,
baby.
baby.
We're back. All right. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? All right. So this is 1d8 plus 3.
Big money, big money, big money.
6. Unless you don't count it jumping out of the dice tray.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, and honestly, how do you kill this thing? As you had it backpedal, it just tripped and cracked its head after your attack.
I like that canonically she actually didn't kill this thing. This thing killed itself.
There's a whole. I got a whole talk track ready for you.
Oh god. So I had sort of, dragged the Morning Star and then came over and
Oh God, no! Please, please, no, God, no!
it just whoosh, right into his head.
Ooh.
And like to the point where it's sort of like he's sort of stuck. And it's like I sort of hold it up in the air. It's like, hey y'all, I think we did it.
Wait, the
I
head?
just sort of like take my foot and I'm like to get it off.
And you have killed all 3 of these goblins. Congratulations, everyone.
Just
You did it.
for clarity,
Murder.
Zeki, Dungeon Master.
Yes.
That was not what the wanted poster was for, correct? There was a big old specific like leader of the goblins that we were looking for. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you're looking for Shadow.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you did not keep any goblins alive to interrogate. So you
It's fine.
I mean, you know they're at the mine. You're on your way there.
It'll be okay. Quick check-in. How's everyone doing time-wise? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to like put a pin in it?
I'm going to be the one who says I have to put a pin in it. It's crazy because it's only 9:30 for us, but I got an early wake up time tomorrow. I got a 5 a.m. wake up time.
Oof.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Zeki's 3 hours ahead of me.
Jack, would you like to come back at some point and continue
I would
this
love to
adventure?
come back. Yes, I need to work on my character's voice, but I can't just leave Max hanging on top of my head and just like have another panic attack in which my character just blanks out for God knows how long.
Do you have time for like a 5-minute debrief on what your first D&D session was like? Because I would actually love to hear sort of feedback from a brand new player for any other brand new players who may be interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
So obviously the other Kai, who's a good friend of mine, I do love him. He was the dungeon master and we used to talk about it, and I was like, he's like, he's like, jump in and come in, but there is a lot. And I'm like, I don't know, it probably isn't that much. And then I was like, well, maybe it is too much. I should like do more reading or do more prep. And Katie, I had all intentions and purposes of doing prep, and I haven't done any of it. I watched like a YouTube video on GIFs.
That's more than some people would do, really. And
that was it. And then I watched a little bit on being a ranger and what it means to be a ranger. But honestly, I feel like I'm here. Like that cat, I just show up,
Yeah.
This is
Make it
literally
work.
all she does.
She's so cute.
Me talking. She's
She
about
rolls
to
the
be a
die.
basket case and go into her basket.
Oh my
It
gosh,
is-
this is a complete tangent, but we taught my brother's cat how to roll D20s. So Ben put the D20 in his hand and was sort of like nudging it, and we got the cat to swat it off, and she did it like 5 or 6 times. It was incredible. I have a video of it. I will send it to you guys later. But yeah, taught my brother's cat to essentially play D&D. That is a tangent.
I do love a guest roll, a good guest roll. But yeah, it was super fun. There's a lot. I feel like it's also very intimidating, and to forget to be like, oh yeah, I can ask all the questions, and I can like look through my character sheet, and like I can take a minute. But God, Katie, your character is so annoying.
I know. It's meant to be.
She's impossible. No, it's super fun.
You're the one who decided to date her or pretend to be at camp with her to date her, which is really weird and creepy, actually, if you think about it.
I just was there. You know what I mean? I just showed up.
All right. Fantastic. Does anyone else? Well, actually, before we finish, Rachel, Erica,
Yes.
to a lesser extent, Jack, because you don't social media, but plug yourselves. Where can we find you?
Please do find me on the internet. I'm
The
on
tubes.
via the tubes. The tube you're gonna want to use to find me is at I am Rachel Quirky on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitch. Branding, keeping it simple. I am
Love it.
currently playing Cult of the Lamb on my stream every Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern time till 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's fun. I've been naming my cult members after members of the chat, and you might eat poop. So there's that.
Also, I just followed you because I'm not following you and I need to be.
Thank you. It's
You're
fun.
welcome.
And if you don't want to watch my face, I do have a couple podcasts where I critique media. One is called The Infinity Pod, and the other is called Screen Snark. They're movies, TV, weird nerd shit, pro wrestling sometimes. You love it. Thank you. And thank you so much for having me on again here on Unprofessional Ventures.
We
What a
will have
delight.
you on many more times
Oh,
if you are
thank
willing.
you.
This has
Oh
been
my
wonderful.
gosh.
Well, we
I-
are all coming back. If you don't all come back, I'm gonna be like
It's true.
back. I mean, you're gonna be the new Kai in my book. You're gonna be the new DM who kicked me out and didn't play with me again.
Yo, I love all of this so much
Oh.
because the new kid was like, "Yo, we're coming back, right?"
Yeah,
That means it was a good session. Oh man, I'm so happy right now.
Erica, where can we find you?
Yeah, so I am on the TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as Mercury Dice. So if you want to see my infrequent posting of shiny math rocks, please feel free to give a follow. And I can't wait to come back.
And Zeki, where can we find you?
You can find me doing the streaming stuff on this channel right here on Unprofessional Ventures. You can also occasionally find me streaming stuff on A Tale of D20s, where I also do audio only stuff like Rachel. If you don't want to see this, you can just listen to me talk. Where in A Tale of D20s, I'm on a campaign, like a major campaign. And then I also DM my own show, The Natural Ones, where I host 3 adventurers as they make their way through a shared narrative that at least keeps me guessing constantly. So that's pretty much all the things you can. And I'm Zektown on all of socials. I like to also have like the same thing. So that's it.
And Jack, God forbid anyone wanted to contact you. Could they?
Oh no.
That's it.
I don't internet,
No.
and I don't internet, and honestly, like my Instagram is just like all pictures of my dog and my kid. It's like nothing that people want. You know what I mean?
Fair and valid. And
You
we
want
support you.
Jack? Just find a squirrel and shout at it. Shout at a squirrel.
I have a couple pigeons that are like flying around carrying messages that we can like communicate through.
You can find Jack back here when we continue this one shot.
Hey.
Mhm.
And Ben just offered to. So we have two offers in chat to create a fan account for you, Jack.
Oh no. Kai, when he says it's not to create a fan account, it is at one point in his life he was running a fan account of me. Mind you, we were connected through work, and so everyone who then followed said account was just other people we worked with in an actual professional setting.
Kai, send us the fan account. We'll make it big.
We will hype it up.
Please do not. You will do it. Do not
I
do it.
will put notifications on for that account and then retweet everything.
Fantastic. So we will chat offline, find another time to come back, continue this silliness. In terms of the Unprofessional Ventures channel, tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, playing World of Warcraft with the usual crew. That's Kat and Eli and Zach. And then Thursday, Ben is going to be learning how to play Tailspire with Zeki. Play Tailspire, create worlds in Tailspire. Should be a lot of fun. And then next week, we'll be back with more TTRPGs on Tuesday. And just follow the Unpro Ventures Twitter or me, Cam and Matt, on Twitter, or join the Discord, which is fucking blown up in the last like 48 hours.
Yeah, seriously, join the Discord. Like, there's so much happening. I think just yesterday alone, like 6 new games started.
Mm-hmm. 6
Just
new
from like,
TTRPGs.
yeah, bringing people together and like starting up new games. So Jack, you want to get some Discord on in your life and find a
Jack
group
doesn't
instantly.
Discord.
I will. Maybe I will. Katie.
Oh my
Boom.
God. Oh my God. is Jack
Discord.
gonna-
It's just like Slack, but for gamers.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not a bad plug.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody.
And talk to you soon. Bye.